Hi, everybody. My name is Kerrie Bodendorf, and I'm here with Marcia Alexander. Welcome, Marcia.
Thank you.
And Marcia, can you tell us where you're from and how you first found the MELT method?
Yes. I live in Houston, Texas, and I'm in the downtown part of Houston. And I have been a Pilates instructor for many years, and I was in the studio with a bunch of people, and we were getting ready for some training in Pilates. And someone started talking about the MELT method kind of over here. And of course, I kind of heard that, and they said, "Oh, I was in all this pain, and I heard about this." And so I had been in a lot of pain, so I decided to trot right over there and see what this was all about. And I did some research. I actually went to the only MELT instructor at that time, which was 2014 in our whole area. So I went to her and I took a class. Her story was remarkable from her pain. And so I thought, well, I'm going to give it a try. So I went and took the hand and foot treatment in New York, which was super fun. Back then it was separated.
Right.
And I went and took it, and we had to practice very religiously. And I did. I was very, very good about the hand treatment and the foot treatment. That's all I did for 6 months. Pain that I had had for 10 years in my kind of mid back area was 95% gone after just probably mostly just the foot treatment.
Wow. I
And
love to hear that. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I had been to physicians who had said, I can't help you. We've all heard that story. And
Right.
so it was awesome. I was doing competitive ballroom dancing at the time, and it was just torture on my body. So this was a wonderful, wonderful way to deal with all of the pain. So at that point, I thought, oh my goodness, I need to share this with other people. And I went back and just kept getting training, and that's kind of my story. I love it. I love, love, love helping other people find alternative ways to deal with their chronic pain rather than drugs or, you know, other means, right? Yep.
Exactly. Yeah, you sound just like me and so many other instructors that I have interviewed. It's like, I found it for me. I loved it so much. I couldn't wait to share it with everybody.
Yeah.
And I used to say that about myself too. Like, I would teach the wall how to melt if it would listen to me.
I know.
Right?
My husband doesn't think I have a very good business model because I mean, I love it so much. I just want to share it with everyone. And I wish we could get more people involved. Hopefully people will see this and
Exactly.
say,
And see all of the success stories that we can, conjure up. So it's amazing. You know, we talk about melting the hands and the feet, but this is what we use to
yes,
melt our hands and feet. We
yes,
just use this little tiny ball. Don't use a golf ball, people. This is a nice, soft, squishy ball that is not made out of nasty chemicals, right? Because melting on your hands and feet, you don't want to be melting with a whole bunch of nasty chemicals.
exactly.
But you know, a lot of people see the ball and then they see the roller, right? This nice squishy soft roller, and they think, oh, I don't want to do the balls. I want to get right on that roller because I have body pain. It's not just hands and feet.
Exactly.
So I love your story, Marcia, that you had pain everywhere and you melted your hands and feet, and that's 10 years of pain was gone in 6 months.
Yeah.
And manageable.
Very, very much so. Yeah. I mean, 10 minutes a day, it doesn't take more than 10 minutes a day to do a quick foot and a quick hand treatment.
Exactly.
And just like you say, it's, that nice little squishy ball and done. That's
So,
it.
Marcia, do you teach classes? And if so, where and when?
Yes, I do. I teach Pilates and melt classes. Right now, my melt classes are Zoom, and I work at a studio called Pilates South Texas in Houston. And you can find all my information on their website. So I teach Zoom classes, I do teach some privates, and I teach Pilates as well. We're finally in Houston getting back into studio. So we have some mat and some equipment classes in studio. Melt, everyone still likes melting at home, which is kind of a nice surprising treat from this horrible pandemic. They like being in their own homes. And I actually enjoy it too. So we're going to keep Zoom melt for a while.
Yeah, I don't think Zoom is going anywhere. Big shout out to Zoom. I mean, you know,
Yes.
so great. So if you don't have an instructor near you, you can melt on Zoom. You can find an instructor and melt on Zoom. You don't even have to go to a studio. So what we're going to do is we're going to put Marcia's contact information in the description of this video. And if you would like to share your melt story with me, I'll also put my contact information in the description of this video. Thank you so much for joining me today, Marcia. And happy melting, everyone. Thanks
Happy
for tuning in.
melting.